Welcome, everyone. Hey, Anna, Yoki, good to see you. Joanne, good to see you. Both Joannes. How are you all today? How is it where you are? Where John is, it's 10 p.m. at night and in tropical heat. Yoki is in Ethiopia. Joanne
Oh,
is in Chicago. Anna is, I believe, Anna, are you in Colorado? Because John was talking about building in Colorado, which I want to talk about straw bales because we were going to build straw bale when I lived in. I went to a straw bale workshop, like a week-long workshop, so I learned how to do it. And
uh,
I'd love to hear how you do it because my picture for well, let me introduce you. I'm like, let's just talk about So this is Jon Jandai. So happy to meet you. Yoki was the one to reach out. And I got to see your beautiful TED Talks about life being easy, life being simple. And having once lived in the complicated way where we're working for money and get that 30-year mortgage and all that stuff. So but now are living in on your own land with simple housing techniques, building houses, gardens, etc. And you have a whole training program, and it's fun, it's playful, it's easy, it's no big deal. So, John, will you tell us a little bit of your story arc, and how you got to where you are now, and what you do on a day-to-day basis, and then we'll talk about how to scale that.
uh, uh, actually, I grew up as a farmers in a village, remote village. Now I'm 60. 60 years ago, people, it's not like now. Everything, people do it by hand, things like that.
Yeah.
There's no money. People don't use money because even you have money, you don't know what to buy because there's
Yes.
nothing to sell. That's when I was kid. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But when I was 13 years old, I finished primary school. That's the first time that I feel like, wow, I'm poor
Mm.
because of the TV and everything came and they said that you are poor because you have no money. Before that, we don't use the word poor in our communities.
Yeah.
We use the word suffering.
Ah.
So when you suffer, you can find something to make you happy. That's the way to solve the suffering. When the TV came, they said, you are poor. The way to solve the poverty problem is to make money, to have money. So that's hard for us because we are not used to that kind of thinking.
Right.
So most of people in my age have to go to the city, go to Bangkok
Mm.
to work, to make money.
Mm.
And then they said, that's one word. They said, if you are diligent enough, you will never be poor. I feel like I will not be poor. I will, because I can work harder than normal people.
Yeah.
I come from the hardest area. And then I will work in Bangkok for 7 years,
Mm.
10 hours per day. But 7 years, I have no saving.
Yeah.
I spend most of money for food, for housing, and then for transportation. I question a lot why we work a lot but don't have enough to eat. And then I work more than 10 hours per day. Is not diligent enough?
Right.
How many hours
What's
to
it gonna take?
work to be able to like have money?
Yeah. To
So
not be poor.
when
Right. That's
it's
That's terrible
circulating my
thing. Yeah.
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 Then every day I ate really bad food, like one bowl of noodle per meal, or sometimes one can of sardine with 3 people.
Mm.
I question a lot why we don't have food to eat when we work this hard.
Mhm.
And then we are living in the most fertile planet. We have good soil, good water, good plant, good animal. But why we have no food to eat? I look at the dog. The dog never go to university. The dog cannot read, cannot write, no money. But the dog always have enough food to eat.
Yes.
But human like me don't have food to eat, even I work hard. That means there's something wrong in the way we think.
Yeah.
So that kind of thinking tortured me for a long time. And at the end, I just decide to quit my job and left the city.
Mm,
I told myself that I will not be hungry
mhm.
because we have everything. We should not be hungry in the middle of food.
Tell it.
So that's what I told myself at that time.
Yeah.
So when I went back home, I start to do gardening and then I feel like, wow, it's so easy. I work in the garden less than 15 minutes per day every day. I can feed 6 people and I can have saving and then I experiment to build a house. It's so easy to make a house with bamboo in the beginning
Mhm.
until I start to build with earthen house. It's a lot easier than bamboo house. And I learned how to do the basic needs that I use in daily life, like make soap, make shampoo, make detergent, make yogurt, make sauce, make anything. Well, it's a lot of fun.
It's so fun.
When we buy a bottle of shampoo, it can be like a $12, 10, $20, but the cost of shampoo less than $1. But we pay for the bottle. It's
Mhm.
expensive because the bottle and advertisement.
Yep.
Do we need to keep that fancy bottle after we finish shampoo?
Yeah.
No, we throw away. So
Yep.
I feel like it's so crazy idea. How can we think like this?
So
We
crazy.
pay so much money for the packaging, but we
Yes.
don't care much about what we need. Everything in our life is like that.
Everything.
We buy a bottle of water. The cost of water that we drink less than 1 cent, but
Yes.
we pay quite a lot for the bottle. So
Yes.
that it make me feel like, wow, it's so fun when we can do something like this. I spend like $5. I can make 20 liters of shampoo.
Mm.
I put in one container. My family use for 2 years.
I love it.
So
I want your shampoo
that
recipe.
thing-
Yeah.
yeah, it's very easy. So I did a lot of things like this. That's why I feel like life is so fun. Every day I experiment new thing. I understand new thing. Wow. Every day the sun sets so fast because
Yes.
it's so fun.
Yes.
And then and the most important thing is about self healing. I need to learn how to help myself when I get sick because the cost of medical is so expensive.
Yeah.
So how can I help myself about this? I feel like before that I never think about myself. I just go to see doctor, 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 doctor.
Mhm.
The doctor will know me better than me. I don't know myself. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's
Very
my
weird.
body. I don't know it.
Yeah.
So when I start to observe it, learn about it, experiment about health, it's so fun to see that we can treat with some basic sickness easily without
Yes.
spending a lot of money. So
Absolutely.
this is the conclusion that I feel like life is so easy when we learn how to be self-reliant.
Yes.
We don't need to spend 4 years like in university.
No.
4 years in university, spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time after finish university. I feel like people don't know anything.
Totally.
They, they start to worry. How can I get a job?
Yeah.
But to learn about the basic needs like this,
Yeah.
you don't need to pay a lot of money. You learn so fast. And then you can make money from it whenever you want money. So you don't need to looking for a job.
No.
Job is
No.
everywhere.
Jobs are over. Jobs are done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the way.
Disclaimer, jobs are over.
That's the beginning of my life. And then
Yeah.
until now I feel like, oh, I enjoy my life a lot
Yeah.
because I have many houses here. And then I have a big pond. I have my own water. I have a lot of fish. I have a lot of fruit trees. I grow rice. I have everything I need.
Everything.
So
Awesome.
that's why I have a lot of free time. I can travel to many places to do workshop, to do training, to talk. Even people don't pay me, but if I love it, I go. I don't mind because I don't think it's work. I do what I'm doing. I do what
Yes,
I want to do.
that's
So
it.
life is fun when you can do what you love.
Yes, yes, it's so simple, so simple. What and that goes back to, yeah, self-healing and knowing your own body, knowing what you love to do, and then just doing it. Just opting out of the old systems and doing it. And
Yeah.
exactly, we in when then becomes what we could call it a gift economy, we can call it a sharing economy, whatever we wanna call it. Money
Uh-huh.
isn't who cares about money? Money was only ever a tool
Yeah.
to do
It's
what
a
you wanna
tool.
do. And so if you're if we're we miss it's like mistaking the map for the territory or the tool for the thing you wanna build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally when I live like this, when I talk about this, people think I'm refuse money. Actually, I did not refuse money. I use money like a normal people,
Yes.
but money is not security for me.
No.
I use money as a tool, like a knife. I use to cut vegetable. When I finish it, I just leave it there. I don't carry it with me.
That's
But
it.
what I feel secure is ability in myself, ability to help myself.
Yes.
This is security for me.
Yeah.
And then outside myself is the land. I develop the soil, have my own good soil, good water, good plant, and good communities. That is my security. So
Yeah.
the way I think is quite opposite with most of people.
Yes.
That's why many people don't understand me. But it's okay. I don't want people to understand me. Just I feel enjoy my life. I enjoy my life. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they are. Like, I think inside of all of us is this, like, when you share your story, when we share anybody sharing their joy that they love their life, they're doing what they wanna do, it rings a bell inside of us because we remember. It's a remembering process. We remember, "Oh, yeah, life is easy. Oh, yeah, I remember what it was to be a kid and to work and play were the same thing."
Uh,
Um, and and it unlocks this remembrance in everybody. So I love that you're sharing your story and then sharing the tools, like sharing. I heard on your YouTube that really you just work a couple hours a day, but the houses here come the whole houses because there's not this cumbersome thing where you need money or you hired somebody to do the job that isn't quite the job you wanted to do. All of the unnecessary complications that come with a society focused on money and
yeah.
not on life, on what we want. But I'd love for you to describe, like how you built the houses, for instance. They're all earthen houses, is that right? And each one is a sculpture, which is like, oh, that's my dream. I just can't wait to build earthen houses and like do natural dye, natural plant dyes and murals and things like that.
Yeah. I play a lot with everything, especially for building a house, because I feel like the house become big problem for most of people.
Yeah.
So I build house from many things.
Mm.
I build with bamboo. I build with clay, the soil. I build with straw bale. I build with car tires or earth chip. And then the last one I just built is a hem's back house.
Oh, what's that?
It's like a coffee beans bag
Oh, love it.
because I was invited to teach straw bale in Taiwan. And they said, "Oh, we have straw, we have thing." But when I went there, the straws in the rice field, they haven't harvested the rice yet. So, but people came to the workshop already. What can we do? I just look around. I feel like, wow, you have a lot of coffee beans back because they order coffee bean from Ecuador, from South America. And then every day they have like a 600 bag to throw away.
Oh,
So
wow.
I just use that to make a wall of the house and plaster with mud.
I
It's
love it.
so good. Good with the in Taiwan, because they have a lot of uh, earthquake. It's good for seismic zone, good
Yes.
for typing, good for everything because it's flexible.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
even it move, it will not collapse because it's flexible.
Yes, and
So
fireproof and all, it's
yeah,
I mean,
not
I went to the straw bale workshop and it was like, why isn't everybody doing this?" But I love it. It's like it didn't have to be straw. Just roll up
yeah,
some coffee bags. I get it. Yes.
yeah. I think in America in cold climate, straw bale or anything like a fiber is the
Yeah.
best
The best.
because we built straw bale in Jefferson, Colorado.
Mm,
7 months of snow there.
mm.
And then after we finish the house, we haven't put a stove or anything yet. Outside is so cold below freezing. But inside one t-shirt, you can sleep comfortable inside. I
Yes.
love it because it's so good. Strawberry with the cold climate. Mm.
Absolutely. It's the best insulation, just the best. Yeah,
Yeah,
those thick,
yeah,
thick walls. I love them. And to be able to like sculpt the walls. I was
yeah.
talking with my friend Chaos yesterday. We were talking about like rebuilding, right? And the kind of houses we have now that have like they're not healthy homes right here in the state where we have this cheap drywall and insulation and stuff. But I was like, I wonder if John, if like most of the frameworks we could keep, right? And we just take out the old walls and put in whatever we have, whatever fiber is around, and just everybody learns how to do plaster. Do you do lime plaster? What kind of plaster do you do
We plaster with mud,
with mud?
and then after that we do clay paint.
Clay paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
we use clay color, collect clay color from different places and mix together. And then the clay paint we divide into two parts, interior and outside. Outside we mix lime
it's lime.
out
Mhm.
with it. So it can harder. It can good in the rain, in the moisture. But
Yeah.
inside we don't use lime because lime quite expensive. We use tapioca starch boil into glue. Or you can use wheat flour or rice flour boil into glue. Mix together with clay color and fine sand. If you want it very fine, you can buy silica sand.
Ah,
Uh, if you want to pay money, and if you don't want to pay money, just sift the sand from anywhere, mix together, and then plaster. It lasts for at least 20 years.
that's so beautiful. How cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and exactly, so we can basically resculpt what we
Yeah.
have, recycle what we have,
Yeah.
but make them healthy and fun, like being a kid again where we make mud houses.
Yeah. I think housing is so easy, but people think it's too hard. You need to rely on architect to engineer, to the mason, to carpenter. But actually, we let the kids play. 9 years old, they can build their own house.
Amazing.
9 years old. So if you can play Lego, you can make a house.
Yes, yes, yes,
It's
and
easy like
what better schooling for
that.
kids, you know? I was reading on your website how it was like you were describing the process for people to come learn, it was like, we're all just learning, we're all just like, there's no it's actually how it should be, you're just playing together, and then you
Yeah,
learn as your hands learn, your body learns.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think that education that we have now, they is education system is like a slave factory.
slave
They train
factory.
us to be a good slave, train us to be a handicap, train us to be a robot. So we can do only a few things, but they don't train people to be human.
Yeah,
So that's why we have a lot of fear. We cannot do that. We cannot do this. We cannot do that. Cannot do this. But actually, we can do everything.
yes, yes.
If we believe like that, everything will be easy immediately.
Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly, and it's just a matter of breaking the spell, like, it's just the belief, the limiting beliefs, I'm a psychologist or was, um, 30 years with people, the only issue everybody has is the belief of the limitation, which is which is conditioned in, because basically we have to know we live in a prison. And meaning like it's a global thing to keep us enslaved to the system. And basically we're harvested, for our labor, and our energy. But we just wake up, and right over here, you can build your own house. Like you don't need permission, you don't need anything.
Yeah.
And when you build a community, now we've got everyone creating an alive space. And and I think we're now at like so many people are waking up to the fact that they live in a prison and that they've imprisoned themselves, that we need to have these conversations all the time so that people have a place to go, put their attention and go, "Oh, this is possible," and wake up and see live and in person like, "Oh, no, it's so simple. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just start."
Yeah, when people see that they can do it, that's
Yeah,
the power. That's
power.
the way to empower themselves when they see, oh, I can do it. I can do that. If we say that, it leads us to practical.
Yeah,
So when we do it, we can learn and we understand it easily.
yeah,
But if we think, oh, I cannot do it because I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a builder,
yeah.
and you can never do it.
Never do it. Yeah, it's just and none of it's true. None of it's true. We are all born and we are endlessly we're limitless. And
Yeah.
our body wants to learn and it wants to play. And it's like and it like just in building a house, I imagine you have this experience where it works like if a community comes together to build a house, like when we did the sports straw bale build, nobody had done it before, right? And I had never built a house. I mean, I'm a handy person, but I, like, showed up without tools, I was not very prepared, but we all found our right role. And we all had fun, and it was just like playing as a kid, and everybody was complimentary. So one person wanted to carve the walls, and another person wanted to hammer the wood, and another person wanted to make lunch,
Mhm. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's interesting because we have been organized urban building workshop for almost 30 years.
Mm,
And then in every time when we have workshop, people who came to the workshop, there will be like a community. They connect together and then they have one thing they call joy force party. So they will say that, oh, this month build my house. Every Saturday and Friday, they will go help make bricks and then they help to build the whole thing.
yes,
So one month they can finish a house for one person, and the next month they go to another person. So
yeah,
I think this is the power of people.
power.
When we come together, you can do so many things. Incredible. And then
Incredible.
when people use physical body, when they work together, they don't use brain so much.
Yes,
They get together very fast. They very close together. It become new communities. Very
yes,
easy. And
yes,
then connect together so long. It's
yeah.
so nice feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a nice feeling. Totally. And it's healthy. We were talking yesterday about how all these men who go to the gym and get all buff, and 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 then they're not very flexible. They can't actually do much. But if you're creating something, building something, you stay
Mm,
healthy and exactly, it's a bond and you learn what you can do and it's this the momentum builds. And we were talking about how it's like folks who freed themselves up like you learn you it's like you have endless skills.
mm,
You just are never stop learning more skills
yeah.
and it catches fire.
Yeah, one thing interesting about earth and building is my wife. She's organized women building workshop almost 10 years already. So it's very interesting because when we do normal workshop, men's always take over. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. So women don't have a chance to do much. So she just organized women building workshop. The interesting part of it is it changed so many people's thinking.
Yes.
After finish the building, you can see women building quite slow, but they're very nice, very good.
Yeah.
They did it very good. And then after that, they went back home. They built more than men.
Yes.
It's
We're quite
very
productive.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
because
Yes.
in Asian country, they look down on women because they think women is weak. You're not strong enough. It's not
Oh
your
my
work.
goodness.
Yeah, you need to go cook. You need to take care of the house.
Yeah.
But when women came to the workshop, and then they can finish a house, a small house, in 1 week,
Mhm.
it changed their thinking immediately.
Immediately.
Wow, the house. I don't think I can build a house, but I can do it in 1 week.
Yeah.
So it makes many people feel like they have very high confidence after that. Many women shave their head
Yeah. Wow.
after the workshop. It's interesting.
Interesting.
And then they put their hair in the bricks. Most of the house in Pan Pan Center in our communities always have hair of some women in the house
That's beautiful.
because they feel like the beauty is not on my outlook; it's in my ability.
Mhm.
When I have ability to help myself, I can be happy. I can depend on myself. That is the beauty of human.
It's the beauty of humans, absolutely, and that it's playful, that it's not
Yeah.
we have this split between work and play. They were never meant to be split. It's the same thing, you know? And so when people work and it's playful, it's like it opens up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's you cannot divide into subject like we study in the school.
exactly.
Everything include together.
Yeah,
So it's not about specialists. It's about what do we need. We can do that.
yeah,
So everything in this way, you don't need to be specialist. You can be happy. You can enjoy your life more because you have more freedom. Whenever we can do things ourselves, do what we need ourselves.
yeah,
That's the real meaning of freedom.
absolutely, 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 and everyone doing whatever it is they love, you know, and I know I've seen it. It's natural law that it's complementary, that everyone complements one another. Because if you look at any natural system, right, the birds complement the trees, that complement the mushrooms, that complement the squirrels. It's same with humans. And
Yeah,
so, it's just somebody engaging, somebody starting, like, you having this realization, you created so many communities. You sparked all these people, just like any ecosystem, like, when you rebuild the soil,
yeah,
everything is built on that.
yeah, yeah. It relate together. So
Yeah.
when something form itself, it relate to another thing to come up.
Yes.
So when we start Pan Pan Center 21 years ago, and now there are many people who came to this farm, to this center, and went back. They start in Malaysia, start in Thailand, start in Mexico, in China, in
Wow.
Argentina. So many people start something uh, similar to us. I
Yes.
think it's it's very fun to see things grow like that.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we feel like we are not lonely.
Yeah.
We have communities.
Yes.
Even the majority of people will look at us with a stranger feeling, but we don't feel bad at all because
Mm.
we still have our group, our friends everywhere. So it's
Yes.
quite nice.
It's so nice. That's why I do this podcast I think of us all as just nodes in a web, in a lattice, and that we're all family, everybody's family,
Yeah,
and so we're connecting, and then it's like so and so wants to learn to build, and they're gonna go to Mexico or go to Thailand to learn from you, you know? I can definitely see, I'm like, "Oop, I wanna come to one of those workshops," the women-led workshop, because I love it, I just love it. Or, who knows? I don't know how it goes, but we're all connected, and now everybody, it's like a new web is being built outside of the empire system, you know?
Mm.
And we're all community sharing, because knowledge is now totally free. It's now with the especially AI and ChatGPT and all that, it's so silly. Like the idea of going to school for information was always a little bit. It was questionable. It was always an enslavement program, but now it's like, why in the world would anybody go to school?
It takes a lot of time to go to school.
Yeah, yeah.
But
All the
people
all the
start,
systems are failing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
uh,
So cool. Um, so and you grow all your own food. How did you start that? I think for me, like, somehow because I've grown, some gardens, but, and I have my little garden plot out here, but, I live in a small place. But, how tell us how you built the garden. How did you start that process?
the first thing is make the list. What do we want to eat?
Mhm.
How many vegetable? How many kind of vegetable that we want to eat per year?
Mm,
That's the So when I got the list, I start to make the garden. So I start to separate the garbage from the house,
mhm,
like all kind of food scrap or anything. I can make compost, make thing. And when I have the list, I looking for seed of each variety, and I start to do seedling and start to plant them. And I plan to grow different kind of vegetable, like a short life vegetable,
mhm,
like kale, lettuce, onion, thing like that. It's only 3 months vegetable.
mm,
This vegetable is will be they will love winter, not a lot of rain.
mm,
But local vegetable they can grow all year round.
mm,
We have many kind of local vegetable
mm.
that we plant one time. We can harvest them all our life.
Amazing.
Many vegetable like that in the world, but
That's so cool.
people don't eat it for a while because we were trained by a business part to eat only what they own disease.
Mhm,
So now we can see only cabbages, broccoli,
mhm,
tomato,
mm,
uh, cucumber, or carrot, or something like that. But actually, there are so many hundred kind of vegetable that we can eat. So if we look back, we study more, we bring back all the lifelong vegetable, we
mm,
plant them.
mm,
So we just harvest all year round. We have a lot of vegetable to eat.
mm,
So I try to work not more than 1 hours per day in the garden,
mhm,
mainly about 15 minutes.
mm,
But if we do every day, we will have vegetable more than we need
mm,
because 15 minutes per day, maybe you can grow uh, one varieties per day.
mm,
But 10 days, you have 10 varieties already.
mm,
So we keep doing like that.
mm,
We always have more than we need. We can share, we can sell, we can do anything. So our vegetable, we grow in season. Some of them don't like rainy, some of them don't like hot season. And
mhm,
yeah, we just eat different thing in each season. So
mm,
that's the way we do gardening. And in the same time, we design our land to have zoning, like a vegetable zone and
mm,
fruit zone and trees and
mm.
pond like that. So we have everything. So whatever happen, we can survive at least a few years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so that's the design
Great.
for us. If we have another COVID or have something like that, we are okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Beautiful.
have plenty of food to eat. Now we have
Mm,
I have maybe 10 kind of bananas here, and then Today I just feed my fish in the pond with a big basket of banana because I don't have time to sell and give to some other people.
Oh,
So I
fun.
just give to my fish. Yeah, this organic. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. This is the image I have is like villages where, all earthen made village homes and a lot of natural swimming pools or ponds.
Mm,
Um, that's our water source. And it really is all integrated, and walking paths and everybody's connected. And also hovercrafts and also high text, so we can travel in the air and
yeah,
not on
yeah.
these roads. Um But so, it's very integrated. But so I'd love to know, I mean, because I think people get intimidated by creating ponds, creating water sources. We have so there's so much conditioning about water and unclean water and all this stuff. Meanwhile, we put our waste in the water and, and chlorine and all kinds. The way we treat water is heartbreaking to me. So I'd love to know how you built your pond, just like a little bit, and then how you stocked it, and do you use it as a water source?
I use backhoe, hire backhoe to dig pond for me. My pond is deep like 5 meters,
Mhm.
uh, maybe 15 feet, at least almost 20 feet deep.
Yeah,
That's my pond. So I collect rainwater as much as I can,
yeah.
and then I have all year round. And I swim in that pond, I fish in that pond, and then we create our water filter system here because our friend, he's American. Now he's a professor, Josh Kern. He used to teach in North Carolina University,
Mm,
and he stayed with us for a while before he went back to study more. And he developed the water filter system with us.
mm,
There's a three tank, rock, sand, and charcoal. And after filter through this system, he sent the sample to test in the lab for 3 years, 2 months, 2 times a month for 3 years. And he found that it's so clean. That's why we can use for drinking, we can use for everything.
mm,
Even we swim in the pond a lot. Sometimes we have ducks, something in the pond. It looked like a dirty, but after we filter, we send sample to test.
mm.
It worked okay. So
Great.
it's more clean than some cheap brand name of water.
Absolutely,
Some,
more clean. And it has the healthy bacteria in it. It's nourishing. It's nourishing
yeah,
water. Yeah,
yeah. It's
right.
it's so incredible that how can rock, sand, and charcoal can filter very well. We
Mm,
test all kind of chemical that they use in farming in this area. We test uh, salmonella, E. coli, typhoid, something like that. We test
yeah,
the water in. There's everything, but the water out, none of them. So
yes.
it's interesting.
It's so
So
interesting.
I put this uh, technique on YouTube. I upload on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
5 million, 5 million people watch it, and I answer people email every day
Wow.
because when they do it, they question a lot. So every day I answer a lot of email about water filter system. Yeah.
It's huge. It's mind-blowing. I get it. I get why. I mean, that's why I asked. I was like, because I know that's the way, but we don't, we think only of chemicals as filter systems. So I
Mhm.
love it. Or really high-tech filter systems. So it's great. So cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
it's good because of my friend. He's scientist. He tests a
yes.
lot. He tests in the lab before he get to work. He study in CU Boulder, Colorado Boulder,
Yeah.
and then he tests a lot of sample to test in the lab there. He tests 3 years in Thailand in the labs in Thailand, and he tests more in CU Boulder, and then
Mm,
he's still working on it now too. Yeah,
yeah. Great.
why we
You
trust it, we can bring it.
Yeah, exactly. And it like the fact that there are 5 million views and then your original TED Talk was, I don't know, 15 million or more, or and then you have like 180 million views on YouTube. And I was looking at your comments on the first TED Talk, and it's like 12,000 comments, and I would say 95% are like, or maybe 98% are like, "This is the way. Life is simple. Why aren't we all doing this?" And I say all that because we get conditioned and we think like, "Well, you're an anomaly. This is weird. This is nobody we can't do this," or whatever. And it's like, "No, everybody's ready for this. Everybody wants this. This is how everyone wants to live. We all wanna live in healthy homes that we can, make artistic, in a village, sharing with each other, with natural living, and have a beautiful pond to swim in." That's how everybody wants to live. I don't know anybody who doesn't wanna live that way in their heart of hearts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's easy for everyone, but it's hard to make decision
Yes.
to
It's
do
the fear. Yes. It's like
fear. Yeah.
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 If
Yeah.
you can pass the fear, everything wow. It
Yes.
it look like the birds that we keep in the cage. They
Yes.
feed bird with banana every day. The bird grew up in the cage with banana, and then when we open the cage, the bird don't want to go out. He afraid that there's no banana outside,
Yes.
so he don't want to go out. It's so hard to make decision to fly out. But whenever he make decision to fly out, he can find that
Yeah.
there's more than banana to eat on this earth.
There's
There are
bushels and
more
bushels of
birds.
bananas.
There are more birds to play with. There are more young birds to have sex to enjoy life together. There's so many things.
Yes.
Our life is the same thing now.
Yes.
We are
Yes.
the cage. We the cage of fear. It's so hard for us to break through this bars to
Yeah.
get out of cage.
Yeah.
But if we get out, oh, it's so simple like this, so easy like this. Hmm.
Mhm.
So
Exactly. It's so easy. And this is my I mean, that's my gig, right? My gig is helping people see through their fear. And and I do it, I can do it individually and every single fear is a lie. Every single one. All anxiety is a lie. It's all a lie. And there's easy techniques to just look at your fear. But in a way, the thing that's gonna heal everyone the most and heal us of our fear is just seeing with our eyes. Look, look, here, he's safe, very happy. I'm safe, very happy. I'm free. I don't pay taxes. I don't have a business. Like I still make money, but I don't do anything. I don't follow any laws. I follow traffic laws. But we're safe. It's okay.
yeah, if we brave enough to get out, we can live easily. We can do more things than we can expect it.
Yes.
Many people told me that you need to work to make money first. When you have money, you can do everything.
Yeah.
When people say that like that, I feel like they did not do much in their life because they spend most of their time to make money.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like I work, I make money just enough for what I need.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can do what I want to do more.
Yeah.
So I don't need to store a lot of money
No.
because I know that if I want money, I can make it easily. I can find money easily from anywhere. So
Mhm.
why we need to carry a lot of them? So I did not have a lot of money, but I travel more than people who have a lot of money.
Yes.
I don't have salary. I don't have a good job, but I eat organic food more than rich people.
Yes. Yeah.
So I have more friends than many people. So yes,
What else do you want?
what else do you need in
What
this
else
life?
do you need? What else do you want? And you have like 4 homes or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
At Pan, we built more than 20 buildings there. This is new land. I just got this land 6 years ago. So now we have 2 buildings already. And my hometown in another province, I have about 6, 7 house there. So,
Rich man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, exactly. Yes, I'm. I'm so interested in people just liberating themselves now, living simply, doing what they wanna do, exiting the systems. And then I'm also interested in what I've been seeing with the other seers and just knowing in my gut is gonna happen for a while now,
Mm.
is this it's basically an enormous wealth transfer, for all the billionaires that hoard it all, that are, the folks who run our world. Um, there's a debt owed, and it's going to be repaid. But the and so great, we'll all have a bunch of money, but it doesn't actually matter. I'm like, it's never about the money. It's literally just
Mm.
about inducing the freedom inside of the person, which you don't have to wait for. You don't have to wait for money to have that, obviously, to just then go do what we want to do. To build and to build at scale, build like I want whole big communities, with animals and everything, where we're just playing together, and everybody can do exactly what they want to do, and that everywhere in the world are these communities where it's all our communities, right? So,
Mm.
because it's all family. So,
Yeah.
our this community in California, you're welcome to come. All my friends are welcome to come,
Mm.
and you're doing a different kind of building than we are, or you have a different water cell system, or whatever, and it's
Mm.
all shared and it's all experimental and it's all play. We're basically it's a big playground again. But
Yeah.
it's not like money, like you're saying, it's like money will become irrelevant, or it'll become, like my friend Ginny says, it'll be like a in video games they call it gil, and it's just like play money. And everybody
Mm.
can have as much gil as they want. And they just use it to buy whatever
Yeah.
from their neighbor, but really you don't need it.
Mm.
That's the vision.
Yes. Talking about money, when we start Pan 20 years ago, I think I have no money. And then I think we maybe have to be there, only two of us, me and my wife, gonna be there. I don't think people want to be with us because we don't have income. But I was wrong because people keep coming and don't want to leave. They stay longer and longer.
Yes.
Finally, we have more than 10. Actually, we have average 20 people live together more than 20 years. And then all of us, first 7 years, we have no salary. We live together like a common system.
Mhm.
We have one account, money come to the account, use together.
Mm.
And then after that, many people start to have kids, have children, and then we start to give salary.
Mm.
It's about $200 per month.
Mm.
That's lower than minimum wage in Thailand. That's
Oh,
what we got. But nobody want to leave.
nobody wants to leave, and
And
they
people
probably
stay
don't even
long
really need the money.
because we have enough food, a lot of good food to eat. We have a simple place to stay. We have everything we need.
Yeah,
And then only $200 per month. They just save it. They save 2 months. They have enough ticket to go to Japan.
yeah,
They go to India, go to Ladakh, go to many country.
yeah,
So people in the city who have salary like uh, $500 per month or $10,000 per month or something like that, they don't have a chance to travel like us
no, there's no freedom.
because we don't have money, but we have friends. We have community. If we want to go to Japan, we just have the money for the ticket. And our friend in Japan, we just go help them.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
we organize something there, we do something together, we make income there. That's the way we travel.
yeah, that's it.
So I feel like we have less money, but we can do more than normal people. We
Yeah,
do a lot of social work, even we have less income. We grow a lot of vegetable per year, but we give seed for free to people all over the country every
yeah,
year, more than 20 years. So
wow,
we go help people build their house, build something, do something, build school, build things like that. We did a lot of things like that for fun.
for fun. Yeah,
Because when we go do workshop, do something with many people, It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of
You
fun.
love and love until in the evening, your jaw feel very tired. It hurt because it was a long day. So
Oh,
that's the
that's so
feeling
beautiful.
of life.
That's it.
So
That is it.
yeah.
Oh, that's so great. And it is. It's all so fun when you're just playing and we still have this split, right? That people work for money and then they go have fun, but it's really what they've been sold as fun, which is like, I don't know, drinking and, like movies and entertainment that is somebody else living a fun life
Yeah.
instead of them being the same thing. And yeah, and then you're just healthy and happy and you've got your community. Just sounds it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Our natural way.
I think community is very important thing
Yes.
because you feel relaxed, you feel secure when you have communities.
Yeah.
Like we live together, 20 people.
Mm,
We have only $200 per month. We have no insurance. But whenever we get sick, we know that the whole community can find money for us
mm,
for the medical thing. When we have kids, the whole community help teaching. We do homeschooling.
yeah.
And if you live alone, you need to cook 3 meals a day. But when 20 people live together, you cook 2 days a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. Yep. And really only probably just when you want to, you know. It's like it becomes just this an organic process, I'm guessing.
Mhm. And then when you want to do something, somebody take care of your kid. You
Yeah.
have a lot of freedom. Some people feel like, oh, all day I haven't seen my kid yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what
That's
they
how it
are.
should be. The whole village raises the kid. Yes.
And I just grew up with diversity of people.
Yeah.
That's beauty. Not
Mm,
just grew up with only father and mother in a small room all the time. But here they just run around, play with this person, that person. They play with people every age. That's
every
the
age.
way they learn. Learn to be with different age of people. I think that part is very important.
I
Learn to
totally agree.
adjust. Mhm.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That it's the community that raises like every child is our child and the whole community
Yeah.
raises them. Yeah. That's been our way, this is the remembering of our ancestral ways that
Mhm.
are so natural, you know. My friend Candace works with the Dagara tradition of the people of Burkina Faso, and they talk about how elders and children belong to one another and that they they're the ones who, like, stay together. In fact, the biological parents are less involved with the children than the elders are.
Now I'm an elder in the communities.
Yes.
So that's one kid come to sleep with me every
Yeah.
week now.
So
So
sweet.
it's nice to have
It's
kids.
nice. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, exactly. It's there of course, it just makes so much sense, you know? All this organic, natural living. It's beautiful. John, I'm gonna open it up for any questions before I let you go. This was
Yeah.
amazing. Um, let's see. Oh, yeah, Anna, you're in Dublin, so we've got a lot of representation here today. Hey, Jeff, Dan, good to see you. Julie says, "I love your attitude and message." Totally. Wondering if there are people in the US forming community working with the methods John teaches in his courses. Sounds like yes, in Colorado.
Uh, Colorado is a family's land. It's my wife is from Colorado.
Okay.
So we just have a piece of land in the mountain.
Mm,
So
okay.
build a compound there, like
Build
many
a
houses.
compound.
Yeah.
Okay, got
So
it.
families can come together.
Got it. Okay, good. Is that an open community? No, because it's private.
No,
Yeah,
just family.
just family. Okay. Um, y- Now he said working with the methods. Are there? I mean, I know there's lots of communities, in the U.S. All over that are working like this. Um, do you know of any that have come and trained with you and then went and built, earthen houses in the U.S.
Uh,
that are
in the
communal?
U.S., I don't know much. Before that, I know Cottage Company in
Yeah,
Cottage Grove, Oregon,
okay.
and then there's one Strawbell families in New Mexico. Uh, I forgot the name of that place. I haven't been there yet, but
Okay.
they came to me. I think the the name of the guy is Benito. Benito. So
Benetton.
he's Strawbell. I think he's quite famous in the US.
Yeah,
Benito.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know communities in the US much.
I don't either. I mean, I've heard different things, the a lot of the issues I've seen with communities. I mean, I'm very open. I'm sure there are really healthy ones, but a lot of it is trying to sort of force roles and relationships, where it's like um versus what you described, which is a lot more organic, so it's like a community where it's like you sign up to do the dishes, or whatever, and
Hmm.
it's just not very natural. Versus what you've described is literally because then you started from play. The whole
Mhm.
thing has stayed very playful. We, especially in the West, I tell you, in the Americans, it's like we make things hard, and especially white people. I gotta say, my white siblings will make it hard. We'll forget that play because there's this sort of like the what's the word I'm searching for? I don't know. It's the religious inheritance, right? Where it's like your sacrifice is valuable.
Mhm.
If you suffer, that's good. You spill some blood and it's really hard and you don't like it. That's
Uh,
that's going to get you to heaven, kind of thing. So I see a lot of communities that they're so effortful. So I was really attracted to your work because it's stayed playful,
mhm.
and people stay not to try to like do good work and like be earnest, but just because it's fun. So a lot of the communities I've seen, I'm like, oh, there's a little, there's a little something there. They have the potential to be fun, but there's some psychology left, where they haven't liberated themselves fully.
Right.
So, but on Substack, I know I've seen some folks. Substack is maybe the place where these communities are coming together. So hopefully, hopefully, Douglas, you can look around and find some, and then let us know. Like, put it in the comments. The guy I learned straw bale from is named Andrew Sullivan, and but it's a lot of private homes. But he's a really great instructor, and the stuff is cool. So, and he's in the U.S. Um, Great guest, great to hear you. Hi, Oracle, good to see you. Greetings to all Thalites. Thalit is the word of like just living directly from source. The body and the source, we are sovereign, living as God herself. Where two or more are in united sources amidst. Yes, here we are. Yoki says, "Oh my God, John, you are my inspiration. Thank you for joining today." Totally, it's so inspiring. Julie says, "Yes, women need to free their minds, and the rest will follow. Women are motivated for change. Women coming into their power are what will move this world forward. It's time." Beautiful, absolutely. Yeah, when you were saying how the women are doing this different training, when I was on the straw bale build, I mean, I had much less experience, carpentry and everything than anybody, but Andrew knew doing he was like the same, like 30 years of doing this. He made me a foreman, and he made the women generally, the women are the ones running things. And which was really just to say we would be able to see the bigger picture because women are wired for that, like what's in service to everyone, that 360 view, and then we would assign the men the roles, and the men could execute better than anybody, and they would do it efficiently, like you were saying. But together we were beautiful, right? The designers and the builders kind of working together. But yeah, exactly. I agree. When women liberate themselves, well, when we are, everybody's going to be liberated too. I hope you
Yeah.
do more talks, John. You're so inspiring. I agree. And your YouTube is amazing. You can learn so much about what you're doing through your YouTube. There's a lot of talks there. Um, Oracle says, and what you love is what you are encoded with. Exactly. It's like Exactly. It's our encoding. It's what our purpose, we were meant to be.
Yeah.
And there's no necessity, like, it goes back to this thing of, like, there's a value in suffering. To do something you don't love is not in service to you or anyone. It's it's just depleting. Please stop. Please stop and find something you enjoy for the sake of all of us. Hi, Steph. Good to see you. Uh, Yoki says, eating what's in season, whatever the land gifts us, is alignment to the fullest. Exactly. Uh, Oracle says, yes, and shungite. What is shungite? Hey, Beck. You're both amazing. You too, Julie. And the joy in your face says it all. So rich. Totally. This is such a joyful face to see. Um, let's see. Yoki says, the system is designed to keep us so busy so that we don't create. Yep. Oh, yes. Oracles. So, John, we've been creating these GoFundMe's just ready for the wealth transfer. Oracle's is 50 million. And it is, it's just to spark this communities like this that end up being moneyless in the end. But she wants to rebuild our temples, so, and to build them in these earthen ways, to become these sacred temples on the ley lines, to create these nodes, is part of the it's like you've got like the mini version of what we want to do at scale. The whole earth. Julie says, how do we find our people and how do you deal with conflict? Oh, this is a good question for you, John. I've lived in intentional communities in the US and people always complaining and arguing about things. Well, this is my point, Julie. Like, I know. So how do you deal with conflict, John?
I I I have uh our community quite different from many communities because we don't like meeting.
Yeah,
Meeting wastes a lot of coffee, wastes a lot of time.
yeah,
So we don't enjoy meeting. We try to have less meeting as we can.
love it.
So the way is just to we don't divide job. We always do things together. When we build, everybody build. When we do gardening, everybody do gardening.
Yes,
So we do everything together. It help a lot because it help everybody to understand the same thing.
yes,
But I learned that from many communities that I knew before, this person cook work in the kitchen only. This person work in the garden only. This person work in the office. So when they divide job like that, people don't understand each other.
I agree.
So people always complain, oh, the kitchen did not cook enough food. They cook not very good. And then the people in the kitchen always complain, oh, the gardener, people who work in the garden did not grow enough. And everybody will complain that people who work in the office just play Facebook all day long.
Yeah,
So
yes,
there's a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of assumption,
yes,
and then bring to misunderstanding, have bring to conflict. Do you need more meeting?
yes.
But when everybody work together,
Mhm.
everybody know the same problem.
Yep,
When you know that the food is not good, wait for your turn.
yeah,
Cook what you want to eat. And you think there's not enough vegetable, grow what you want to eat.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when people do everything together like this, we don't need a lot of meeting and we have less conflict because everybody understand the same thing all the
Hmm.
time. And then when we eat, we always eat together. We don't have many kitchen, only one kitchen, eat together. So when we eat together, that is the time we talk.
Yeah,
Talk. That's the
yeah. You
meeting.
just talk. Yeah,
So
you
this
don't
is
have to
the
have a
way.
meeting to deal with
Yeah.
conflict.
This is the way we solve the conflict. 21 year, we don't have the big fighting, no big conflict. We have some different thinking, we have some discussion, some argument, a little bit, but there's no big thing at all. 21 year.
Amazing.
It's quite relaxed.
Yes, that's amazing. And I just, it's because you're living naturally, you're living in alignment. The conflict is only when it's a story that's in an argument with reality. Right? So it's like,
Mhm.
this should be this way or whatever. And then and then it creates this block in the energetic flow. But if everybody's just playing,
Mhm.
where would the conflict arise, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but it's like, it's I agree with you, Julie. So many of these intentional communities, they bring the colonialist kind of controlling, fear-based,
Mhm.
siloed, right, ways of doing things over to an intentional community. And I have a blog I wrote about. It's called The Road to Hell, and it's about the problem with intention is
Yeah.
that you come in with an expectation, like, and we love intention, like, white spiritual people love intention, but it's
Mm.
really problematic. It's like, your workshops are like, just come and figure it out, because if you come with an expectation, you're going to block yourself and you're going to
Mm.
create conflict. So, what is it to just show up and then trust each other and trust the process of life, which put you together, and you'll find the solution. If we watch an ecosystem, the birds find the right tree, the squirrels find the right seeds, like, we just have to let our bodies, our thilit, our full self lead, and let ourselves be authentic. No more performance. We try to, like, perform good, good community member, and then we really run into trouble. Trying to be a good person is really where we run into trouble.
I think
Uh,
trust is the most important thing. Trust
yeah,
each other.
trust.
So
Yes,
we try to avoid becoming a perfectionist
yeah,
because perfectionism is a big problem in many places.
yeah,
So when we live together, just trust each other.
yeah.
We live together with no leader,
Yes.
no rules, no
No
regulation.
rules. Yes.
Yeah,
We don't
that's
need
the
any
way
of
we
it.
live.
Yes.
So 20 people live together. Everybody feel like they live in their home,
Yes.
but it's the home, it's the house with no parents or grandparents as a dictator.
Love it.
So everybody become independent. You can do whatever. People just trust you. You want to try this, do that. You want to try that, do that. So, and then
Yeah.
mainly we know each other that we did not focus on success or fail.
Yes.
We focus on what did we learn.
Yes.
Even you make mistake, you fail,
Mm.
but we learn something from it. That
Yes.
is worth it.
Yes. There's no such thing as
To
a
think
mistake.
when we think like this, our place become the best house.
Yes.
Our place become the best university. Everybody learn every day, learn all the time. So that's why nobody want to leave. Even we have not a lot of money for people, but people don't want to leave because you feel free, you have fun, and then you can develop so much. Yeah.
I love it.
Mm.
I love it. Yeah, exactly. No need for rules, nothing. Natural law, I don't even like the word law, but I just call it natural law. It's just natural law takes over. The idea of imposing and this is so, it's the hubris of humans, as if, like, my design, my idea is better, because we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust being a human. We think we need controlling because that's the conditioning from enslavers. And if you're an enslaver, if you're a warden of a jail, you don't want your people to trust themselves and trust
Mm.
each other. But we're so trustworthy. Nature, our body, our communities are very trustworthy. It's this. It's that's not
Yeah.
human man-made laws. Um, Patricia says, "Love this discussion today. I spent a lot of time with the Huterite community, and I see how happy and free the children are. Oh, beautiful. When the women get together, it reminds me of the red tent. Totally. I went berry picking, and they were all singing and laughing. It was so heartwarming and healing. Ah, beautiful. Can't wait. Just creating all these beautiful communities." Richard says, "Absolutely, there is grace in suffering, Dr. Hogan." Yeah, there is grace in it. It is a teaching. Shungite and EMF stone. What's that in reference to? I don't know. Um, Maybe, cleansing water. Julie says, "Sounds great. Americans are a different breed, though. I know it gets better when you build community, but we have a lot of societal issues and perspectives to work through." True enough, and that's what I've been doing is I've got hundreds of hours of, me and other healers from this podcast just helping everybody undo their conditioning, the mental conditioning and the physical conditioning, because it's stored in the body, to free ourselves to then follow the natural ways, which is basically how you're living, John. So
Yeah.
so it's all free, Julie. So send your people, anybody who's struggling, give them our free meditations and everything. And then we get healed enough, we're awake enough, we're open enough to listen to those true movements and get our ball rolling.
I think one thing important for human now is to do physical work together.
Yes.
That we lack of it.
Yes.
If whenever we work together, it's so much fun. When people have fun, it's so hard to be depressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so
So fun. And think of
yeah,
when we were kids, we were physical all the time. We played and we made
yeah,
mud pies and we made whole worlds, And
yeah,
so just how about doing that in this world? You know?
yeah,
Yeah, just make it's all a playground. We just play and move and yeah, exactly. Physical work together, like engaging together, truly. Not just through our screens.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
although this has been great. But I wanna come to one of your workshops. One of your wife's workshops.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was amazing. The recording will be up, and, we're gonna be in touch. I just think of us as family now. So, I'm gonna reach out. All right.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for joining us at a very late time. Imagine it's your bedtime, so
you're welcome. It's so nice to be able to join with this podcast.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's fun to uh, listen to more story, more people. It's nice.
It's so
Yeah,
nice. Exactly. We're just sharing our designs for the new world and the free world, I've been calling it. It's just this world, but we live as free, and so you're a living example of that, and your whole community is. And so yeah, us sharing and inspiring each other is clutch.
yeah. That's what we can do.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do. All right, John, thank you again, and thanks everybody for joining us, and the recording will be up later today. Take
Thank
care
you
of
so
yourself.
much. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Bye. We'll see you on Monday. Evan Hill will be here with a whole design for training AI in beautiful, brilliant way. But still, stay tuned for that. We got range here. All right, Jeff. Take care. Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye bye.